FBI foils New Year's Eve terror plot in Los Angeles. Late last week, federal agents announced they had disrupted a planned coordinated bombing in Southern California, arrests that, officials say, prevented what could have been a violent New Year's Eve attack in Los Angeles. Today, we break down what authorities found, how the plot was stopped, and what the reporting has missed. According to the Department of Justice and the FBI, 4 people were arrested in the Mojave Desert after allegedly rehearsing an operation they called Operation Midnight Sun. Prosecutors say the suspects were linked to an extremist group that mixes anti-government and pro-Palestinian rhetoric, and that the plan targeted multiple sites across Los Angeles with improvised explosive devices. Officials told reporters they seized bomb-making materials at the campsite, items like PVC pipe components, chemicals, and written instructions, and that video and documents recovered show the group conducting tests and planning simultaneous attacks at several locations. The FBI credited coordinated work by the Los Angeles Field Office and the Joint Terrorism Task Force for stopping the plot before devices were completed or deployed. The 4 named in U.S. filings include Audrey Eileen Carroll, Zachary Aaron Page, Dante Gaffield, and Tina Lai. Authorities say a 5th individual tied to the same network was arrested separately in New Orleans. Charges so far include conspiracy and possession of an unregistered destructive device. More federal counts could follow as the investigation continues. Investigators say the arrests occurred during a planned rehearsal in the Mojave Desert on December 12th, when the group allegedly tested devices and discussed targets, timing, and logistics for a multi-site attack timed to New Year's Eve fireworks and crowds. That rehearsal, officials say, gave investigators the evidence needed to move in. Prosecutors described the group's ideology as anti-law enforcement and anti-government, with pro-Palestinian language noted in recovered materials. While ideology can explain motive, it does not justify it, and the charges filed reflect violent conspiracy, not political speech. Here are 3 things the initial headlines have underplayed. First, the role of interagency coordination. This was not a single agency sweep. Multiple field offices and task forces worked together to track movement, communications, and conduct the sting. Second, evidence chain and forensics. Officials emphasized that what was seized at the campsite included test devices and a written operational plan, details that strengthen a criminal case in court. Third, the prevention story. When attacks are stopped, many vital investigative methods, surveillance, informants, technical collection, remain confidential for prosecution and public safety reasons, and that gap fuels speculation. The suspects will appear in federal court, where prosecutors will present evidence. Expect additional charges if new materials or connections emerge. For the public, the key takeaway is that counterterrorism work often involves lengthy surveillance and evidence collection. Arrests are a snapshot of a much longer investigative process. If you want deep, source-based breakdowns of cases like this, subscribe to Casefile CommentaryTV. Like this video if this analysis helped you understand what actually happened, and tell us in the comments what question about this case do you want us to follow up on.